This lesson is for a 7th grade English class. It is based off the novel Night by Elie Wiesel. The learning objectives for this unit include: each student will be able to demonstrate their knowledge about World War II through inquiry-based research in class. Every student will be able to evaluate sources using CRAP while researching. Every student will be able to create a Venn diagram using the similarities and differences from their in-class research in the book they recently finished, Night by Elie Wiesel. Every student will be able to generate a list of reasons why Elie Wiesel has changed historic information to fiction. Every student will use any format they choose for homework explaining why Elie Wiesel has altered history in his novel and the reasons for why he did it. These are the standards. Students will begin class by viewing a video on YouTube that gives background information on World War II. Students will then reflect in their journals and connect to Night using this prompt. What are the similarities between what you read in the book and watched on the video? What are the differences? Would you prefer to learn about World War II using materials similar to Night or the YouTube video? Why? Students will then participate in a whole class discussion. I will discuss what CRAP stands for, then I will model how to use CRAP to evaluate a website for the class. Students will participate in an independent learning activity using this PowerPoint to learn about the acronym CRAP. Students will begin research on any topic relating to World War II and will find 4 sources that they have evaluated for CRAP for homework. The introduction activity on day 2, students will create a Venn diagram in their student journals that discusses the similarities and differences they found between their research and the book Night. Students will discuss their Venn diagrams in small groups. Students will be told to move their desks into a circle for an entire class discussion. Questions for discussion are: why would Elie Wiesel use fiction to discuss the Holocaust when he lived through it? What techniques does Elie Wiesel use to connect to his audience? Who is Elie Wiesel's intended audience? Would you enjoy this story more as is with fictional elements or told from his perspective? Why? I will read a blog post out loud to the class. This blog post discusses a small group of people's idea that Elie Wiesel did not live through the Holocaust because Night is an act of fiction and not a narrative. Students will comment on the blog stating whether they agree with the blogger's opinion or not. Next, students will state if they believe the fictional elements of this book made it more or less powerful as readers. The form of assessment I will use over these 2 lesson plans include answering questions, looking over the completed Venn diagrams, listening to discussion, and reading the students' blog post. Overall, the students have engaged with many different technologies and met a few different standards. Hopefully the students have enjoyed the lesson.